Hmm. Welcome. Let me say this to you: past, present, future. What is the most important? Let's go. Let's dig in and find out. So check it out. There's an old, I want to put it to you this way. The most important piece here for you to understand, for all of us to understand, is that your past does not define you. You are not good or bad, whatever the past was. If you feel like you are not where you should be in life, and you look back and it's squandered opportunities or a plethora of bad choices that you keep putting yourself on, I want you to know that that doesn't define you. But I also want you to know, if you had this past and you were this great student, or you had great success in whatever you did and where you are today, what if I said to you, neither one of those define who you are today? None of those define who you're going to be in the future, because your choices and what you do now is what matters. You see, there's an old Chinese proverb that says the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time, today. Right? So what does that mean? It means if you want success and growth in the future, the best time to act is right now. You see, past successes aren't going to define those, and past failures aren't going to define those. They do shape who we are. But if you're feeling stuck, if you feel like you can't get past it, that's not true. The best time to plan it is now, right? If you want success, if you want growth in your future, if you want to be the best version of you in the future going forward, the best time to act, the best time to put that new habit in, the best time to change behavior is now. Why? Because I can't go back. You can't change any of that. All I can do is be better in this moment. All I can do is look and get clarity on who I want to be. Ask yourself, who is your optimal self? What does that person do? How does that person dress? How does that person eat? What are the things that person listens to? Who is that guy? Who is that girl? Because those are the things that now I can implement. I can act now and make those things happen. You see, we get so caught up in, I get this all the time, people telling me about their old accolades and how great of an athlete they were in high school. Well, how's that working out for you today? Right? And then I get those people who are more advanced in their life, and they feel like their whole life has passed them by. And I wanted to share this today with you because I was in an amazing mastermind call with a gentleman out of New York that runs Journey Fitness. Really, really great guy. If you're on the East Coast, check him out, man. Journey Fitness, brilliant, brilliant guy. And we were having this conversation, right? Where do people get stuck, and how do we help them? And he was telling a story about a gentleman that came into their gym, and again, 74 years old the first day he walked in there. 74 years old. And in the time that he has been there, he's lost over 150 pounds, moves better and feels better than he did in his 20 years ago in his 50s. Yet, how many of you right now are in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, or maybe you're in your 50s and you feel like the best is behind you? Well, guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to write this down. Every day that your day is over, even if it was the best day of your life, even if it was the worst day of your life, I want you to write down, the best is yet to come. The best you isn't even here yet. You see, even for myself, even for what we do at Optimal Self, the best version of you, what we're teaching in this is that you have to grow, you have to learn. And ladies and gentlemen, the best is yet to come, even of you. Even if you are the ultra successful, the most amazing, you're Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, you have two of the biggest companies on earth, right? They're not done. You ask Elon, he's going to tell you, The best is yet to come. We're just scratching the surface. But so are you. You're just scratching the surface. So understand, good or bad, the past does not define you. And I want you to be focused every day, every night. When I set my intention for that next day, you've heard me say this so many times on here, and I hope you hear it and you hope you take it and use it. But the power of tomorrow starts with the intention of tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, the best is yet to come. Do not let yourself get fooled into believing the best is behind you. You can still get up. You can still move. You can still fulfill yourself in so many ways that the best version of you is still, it's a work in progress. It's showing up. So take the time. I want you now to take the time, sit down, get out a journal and write down, who is that person? What do they stand for? What are their values? What do they love? Where are they? Where are you going to be? Right? You've heard a lot of these things. We've seen vision boards and all that kind of stuff. Not a bad thing, but you got to take action on them. But you do have to be able to see it. You do have to be able to see yourself in the future. You have to be able to see your optimal self. I used to tell people all the time when I owned the gym, and we used to do assessments, and they'd come in and we'd sit with them, and we had this weight loss program, and I think 90% of those people that came in were women, and they would sit down and we would go over, and they would say, yeah, I want to lose 20, 40, 50, 100 pounds, whatever it was. And at the end, when we would go back and I'd say, okay, this is your goal. This is what we know. This is your limitations right now, but we're going to work through those. And then I would ask them to close their eyes, as I'm doing for you. And I want you to envision he or she. Tell me what he looks like. Tell me what she looks like. What is she wearing? Have that goal. What is that? What is that goal? You want to lose those 100 pounds, 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 20 pounds, 50, whatever that number is? Okay. Imagine that's off of you. You're going out on your date night with your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. What are you wearing? Is your hair up? Is it down? What earrings do you have on? Do you have a necklace? What are your shoes? What kind of perfume are you wearing? And I can tell you, the ones, it would move them to tears. When you are moved by the vision of that person, when you know who that person is, and you can do this for anything. You can do it for your business. You can do it for your life, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be weight. I'm just giving you a scenario. But when it can move you to tears, when it can move you inside of you, and you know who he or she is, now you can get up and you can live to him or her. Because why? Because the best is yet to come. The best version of you is still working, still coming. Go get he or she and live it. Embrace it. Right? The more you can smile and be joyous and happy is because you know who you are and you know where you're going. Don't let up, and don't let anybody tell you any difference. And I'm going to end it right now. But that Chinese proverb, the best time, yeah, the best time to try it, the best time to get on it was 20 years ago, no doubt. Second best time, right now, today. Because if you do, you set yourself up for success and growth in the future. And because the best is yet to come. All right. That's all I got for you today. Like always, I'm going to say it to you. I'm going to say it to you every time you hear this. There's somebody out there right now that needs to hear this that we don't know, that we can't touch. Please share it with them. Let them see it. If there's something in here, comment, give us something. We love getting them back. I love hearing the feedback. It's incredible. I love hearing what you guys are doing. I love hearing when you have an aha moment with something that we talk about. All right. So again, jump in, get over to optimalself.today. Everything's there. But if you do anything, please jump over to the YouTube channel, give us a subscribe, follow along, comment, share it with your friends. We would greatly appreciate it. And as always, until next time, get out there and be the best version of you.